Throw Gang, we are joined by no PR, but he got that A press say, Lauren Schlossman and myself. I get top orally, James Harris. Welcome to the week of Running the Boys with today's full episode only available on
www.throwingfits.com.
Hey! Before we get into Chinese factory owners selling luxury johns on TikTok, the Coachella trenches, and vintage cameras becoming out of control.
I'm happy it's getting real estate up top.
I know.
We got to address this pandemic, dude.
This
epidemic.
I put my anthropology snapback on. Let's get into a fit check.
Okay.
Larry?
I am wearing hip for cap hiking boots on the feet.
All cap.
It's still
cap.
It's still brat summer over here, boy.
Okay.
Are these brat green?
Yeah. I don't know.
You're not up on your Pantones?
What are you watching? Charlie Cella clips?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The socks are Uniqlo. The denim is Varsity. Have you, in your travels on TikTok, have you seen the kind of backlash to like baggy jeans, like looking like one way in like some influencers' fit pics, but then like not fitting a certain way, and the guys doing the tutorial about how you're supposed to like style them for pictures? Have you seen this?
No.
All right, let me demonstrate.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
They've hit reels. Let me demonstrate. So basically, the whole idea is like you see a guy looking sick in baggy jeans, like barrel jeans or whatever, and then like you buy them and you don't look as cool. And it's actually a very simple tip. Let me demonstrate to the audience.
It kind of like sounds like a guy I know in an A press A hoodie.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
It looks so sick online, but it just how it happens when I put it on. Not as sick. All right, what do we?
Pretty simple, right? They look good.
I can't see. All I see is your not ass. Yeah, they look wider. Yeah. Okay. It's called styling. You're welcome. Get yourself some fucking binder clips too.
Just a little service element for our friends who pay for video.
Yeah, now your jeans can look wide because you hold them open wide.
Yeah, well, it's not that the jeans are like these jeans are wide, but to get them to like look a certain way, but then it's like
that's what's important, right? Looking a certain way.
Well, no, not for me. I'm just
no, I know
it's.
You've come a long way.
Thank you.
From fit pic culture to being the Rosa Parks of fit pics to just dump it on the grid. You standing in front of a Porsche.
Yeah.
Whose Porsche was that?
Oh, we got a car. We got a vintage Porsche.
What?
We bought a vintage
You can't
Porsche.
drive though.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. When was the last time you drove?
I didn't buy a vintage Porsche. I don't know. Some guys in my garage. Dude.
Oh, sick. Hell yeah, bro.
Wait, did you really think I got a vintage Porsche as someone who can drive but chooses not to?
Of course not. I know how much money you make.
How much is a vintage 911?
I don't know, like 200 grand.
Yeah, probably. No, not with probably like if it's got over 6-digit miles. I also don't know if that's a 911. I think it's actually probably like a lesser model, seemingly.
Yeah, for sure.
No, and it was just crazy to me to see how many the fact that enough people were complaining about how their jeans were like not looking right in photos, that like now there's a guy who can do like a tutorial, which is all we're talking about is pulling out the sides of your pants to balloon them out. Like that can then go viral to the point where I see it.
I feel like Instagram versus reality when it comes to fits, when it comes to experience. This is going to be big through line in today's podcast.
Big theme today.
And it's about to, I think, Chapter 2 is about to start as you continue up the fit check.
Instagram is not real. The t-shirt today is a vintage Dilbert tee from Intramural Shop. Yeah. I bought this from Bijan many years ago. It's the famous dog bird. I'm not unemployed. I'm a consultant.
Right.
This guy.
Now that's a big MAGA shirt. It's a big MAGA flag because it's Scott Adams.
Oh, right. Yeah. Bad guy.
Yeah.
Can we separate the art from the artist when it comes to Dilbert?
Nah.
Did you ever fuck with Dilbert?
Not really.
My dad, the kind of corporate America that he worked in, he was like, yo, Dilbert just like me for real. He loved Dilbert, dude.
Dilbert the God. Yo, working does suck dick.
Shout out Bijan. Congrats on the residency at Fantasy Explosion.
That's right.
Okay. The A Press hoodie.
A Press A.
The A Press A hoodie, the thermal line zip up.
Maybe so Gauche to ask how much you paid for this.
Okay. When it was all said and done,
that's important.
Yes. Let's get into it, guys. You were looking at a.
Don't fucking say let's get into like a TikToker.
Let's get into it, guys. You were looking.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get into it, guys. This is a $550 zip up hoodie from Japan by a little brand called A Press A.
Pre-distressed,
thermal lined.
It is a little ass hoodie.
Oh, should we do the hood? Also, all right.
What's
I got to prepare you.
Explain to us real quick why this hoodie is differentiated from other zip up hoodies.
I probably could have rattled off a bunch of, I would basically go pure cope mode before I bought it. Now that I have it, nothing.
There's no drawstring.
Okay. Right. And look at the A Press A signature fucking grommets.
Is it soft? Does it feel good?
It's honestly no, dude.
Okay.
It was final sale, no returns.
Yeah. Whoever made that policy knew what the fuck they were doing.
So my big thing was like, oh, maybe
your big thing is the little hood
that I thought was going to fit my little ass head. I think there might be, because it's double lined. Wait till you. Does it not straight up look like black skinhead?
You're looking like a little Kanye academics interview for sure. Yeah, I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should. All right, screenshotters, get ready.
Sorry, I'm struggling with the hardware.
This is bad. This is
you look like Horlio.
You look like
Holio.
You Holio. You look like the guy from 90 Day Fiance with no neck.
Yeah, that guy.
No neck, Tony.
This really pisses me off. I don't know
if it's a little condom reservoir. It's a little Kanye in the Black Clan hood.
Yeah, black skinhead mode on. And I don't know if that's just this one or if it's all.
It's not just.
But like I didn't see anyone else with this fucking problem.
Oh, really? The things you saw online didn't line up with the reality?
So now I have to fucking tuck it in and create a little hood pussy, a hussy, to like just get it so that I don't look like a hate crime aficionado, dude. What the? I'm not okay.
You got these little ass pockets. Well, I was like, yo, what's this? Is this branding? Like, no, that's just the pre-distressed nipple.
I'm not mad at the I'm gonna take this hood off.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at the pre-distressing. I understand that, like,
but it's just a nipple. Like, it looks like you have a fucked up nip showing over there.
I do have fucked up nips. The pockets are like, they're kind of small for like a little geisha's hands.
Your hands barely fit in there.
I know. You know what's funny? This idea of small kangaroo pockets. I have another zip up hoodie that has a similar problem. Why are we making them so small? Are guys' hands smaller? Is it the hormones in the food?
I don't know. And then like it's bunch, or it's like you're rolling it up like internally, right? You're doing like an internal roll.
So here's another thing. I looked at this. So this is something that I bought having never tried it on. So I go to the size chart. Shout out Packer. Whether it's I think they have small, medium, and large, or 2, 3, 4 is available. So maybe that's medium, large, XL. Either way, every size, every number has the same chest measurement. So the only difference are like sleeves and length. And the sleeves are already short on all of them. But the length, this is not even, I was hoping I'd be like, okay, I'm paying for fit. You're not really paying for fit.
This is like if Tom Brown made a fucking pre-distressed hoodie.
I think
it's all short and all fucking bunched up and shit.
Yeah, dude, and the hand feel, like it's not anything special.
Nope.
The waffle lining is kind of nice. But here's the thing with the pre-distressing. I know like we've talked a lot about pre-distressed Johns, probably more than we ever should. But I'm not mad at that because the whole value prop of A Press A is he gets the best, most iconic reference and kind of like replicates it exactly, and then like I guess makes his tweaks where he sees fit.
So did you agree that a 1950s champion hoodie hand loomed in Rochester, New York is the best hoodie of all time?
No,
because if you don't buy into that, then why buy the replica?
Well, and I think that's the point where it's like, get the vintage one.
Well, those cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So 500
loop wheeled and all that shit.
$550. You bought it for your birthday.
Yep.
Are you happy with this purchase?
So here's the thing. I like the hoodie. It is 1,000% not worth $550. And would I like this hoodie? This is real. Hypothetical, rhetorical question. Would I have liked this hoodie if it didn't have A Press A in the tag?
Would you?
No.
Redactable question.
It would be in my rotation. I would own it. In terms of if it's just not worth $550.
Did you get swept up in the hype? This is kind of like an old school like hype beast Larry moment.
Yeah, dude, for sure. This is like, and that's what's weird about A Press A and why I think we're struggling in real time to get our head around this brand, because it's just hype for menswear guys.
In what way are you struggling to get your head around this brand?
Well, the hood is too small to struggling to get my head inside A Press. No, I keep saying it's like Visvim in that way, but
no, the question is like, is this actually popular, or is there literally just 200 guys that want in America that like want this shit?
I think it's the latter. And what's crazy to me too is I was like, okay, if you could get this hoodie for even half price, which is still a crazy amount of money for a fucking hoodie. I was like, would it be worth it? So I go on Grailed before you got in today, and I'm looking. You can't even get these for like, you could get someone's used hoodie for you're still paying $400.
Even more distressed?
Yeah, right.